Hi everyone, this is Mary. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad to be here too. I had to break the cycle of telling myself I was going to make a video and then I didn't. Okay, so I did a longer video just a little while ago, but I didn't upload it, so don't look for it. I decided to go ahead and redo it. So anyway, I'm looking for something. And what did oh golly dang. I'm so sorry I did that. I didn't mean to give you guys a thing there. Anyway, what I wanted to share with you is this. I had purchased at a flea market today so a Tim Holtz collection of, it's just something that make ephemera, okay? And didn't realize until I got home much later when I started going through the things I had purchased. I got to looking at this other one. I thought, well, wait a minute, what's different? Well, the difference is that how you see this is how it's going to print out. But how this is all backwards here. And so what I had shown you on the other video that I did not upload is that I went ahead and made an impression of these, and you can see that it did print out backwards. But I'm not going to worry about that because it's ephemera after all, right? And it's just something that you can make and create with, and I don't have to have it right side up or whatever. I'm not going to like cry a river over that. So, anyway, I was going to show you what you can do to make your, if you already know about this, then you already know and you don't have to watch my channel. But if you don't know how to make something look old or tattered or whatever you want to call it, you can take your distress inks, and these are all Tim Holtz designed, I guess you want to say it. I started out with this one with a distress ink of Tattered Rose, and it's just basically a very light kind of a pink, but it looks like it's got some yellow to it or something. I don't really know how to explain it. And I just have my little dauber here, and I've already crinkled this paper, and again, this is the one that is backwards. So you're not going to, I suppose you could read it from the other side if you really wanted to, but I don't care to. So, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to go over it like this, okay? And it just kind of makes it look older, you know? And then what you can do is you can take some distress ink and vintage photo. Sorry, I was doing it way up here and you weren't seeing it, what I was doing. And kind of do my dauber in that. And then you can kind of just go around the edges and get it even more of a distressed or old look about it. Kind of makes it look like old paper, old vintage paper. So I'm off camera. I know I'm off camera. But anyway. Oh gosh. Next time I think I will, look to make sure and see if the stamps are going to print correctly or not. But I mean, that's not something you just think, oh, well, I should look for that, I mean, wow, I just never even thought, So, but I still think I got a good deal on it. So anyway, so if you wanted to add something else to this, you could. Like a little label or something like that. And if you wanted to distress this even more, I'm trying to think, do I have that available? Yeah, I do. It's over here. This is a distress edger here. Oh, I think I got that out of, yeah, it was out of focus, but that's okay. No big deal. And there's different edges on here. I'm not really sure all what edges that you can do, but anyway. So this can, you can further distress your page by doing that, you know. Or if you don't have this neat little tool, you can actually use the, those would be kind of sharp. Your scissors, and you can get the same effect basically, but you want to make sure that you don't cut yourself either. So you can also do that if you want to do that. And it basically, wouldn't recommend that, but you know, I mean, if you're real careful, you could. You could even kind of do it a little bit more narrow, you know, and get the same effect. So anyway, but I'm not just coming on here to make just this or whatever, but I'm also coming on here to say that in my upcoming videos that I want to do is I want to go ahead and create another journal, because the journal I created and I did not make a video of when I was creating it, that is already, I've already filled out all the pages, you know, I've written on every page basically. There's no more room for me to write on, and I have fallen in love with that journal, but I can't use it anymore because it's all filled out. So what I want to do is just create another journal, and I'll show you briefly what journal I'm talking about. I made it look like this, and this is just seam binding here. I used to close it with. I'm not going to open it up or anything because then it would show you what I've written. Anyway, so I just want to make another one, and it won't look exactly like this, I don't think, anyway. But yeah, and I want to go ahead and document how I make it so you can see how I make my journals. Anyway, so yeah, and I'll show you the pages that I bought on Etsy from Tsunami Rose here in a minute. See what happens when you know, crinkle your paper and you use your distress ink. Yeah, kind of cool, huh? I just didn't want to bore you to death with just me talking the entire time. But of course, you know, I have to tell you what I'm doing too, you know. Now this is wild honey. Might kind of look sort of like brown mustard in a way. I don't know. I don't know if you can see that, what I'm working on. I'm using my phone. I have a Google Pixel phone, and that's what I'm using to record on. No, I do not have a GoPro or anything like that. I find that this one does well as far as uploading videos, and I hope that you're able to hear me just fine. So then I use a little bit of the vintage photo here, and I go around the other edges here. Now, would you have to use all these different colors in order to cause your paper to look aged? No, you wouldn't have to. You could just use one, or you wouldn't even have to use the Tim Holtz brand of anything, you know, if you didn't want to. So then, let's see, I was going to say what else I could do here. If you didn't have like any labels to use or anything like that, if you wanted to add, let's say here, I know this has already got numbers on it. But if you wanted to, let's see. I don't know. I am going to use one of these fellows. They look quite, I don't know, they look so dignified. That's the word I was looking for, dignified. Look so dignified. Why is that so hard to get off of there? I don't know. Maybe it's because of this inner thing. I don't know. Anyway, this Stays On brand is that very good ink. Okay, so, oh, he's very, very inked, isn't he? Let's see how he turns out. Okay. Let's put this dignified fellow on here. He's a very mellow fellow. Well, he's kind of dark on there, isn't he? Well, he doesn't look too bad, I guess. But if I didn't want to go too terribly dark, let's see. But if I want to do something different here. Oh, phooey. Yes, I know I should probably clean that, but am I doing that? No. They tell you to clean things. Okay, so we got that one. Let's see what we can put on this one. These are like, what do you call them? Gosh, I can't even think what they're called. What are they called? And I'm sure you all know what it is. Okay. Ooh. Let's see if we went this way with it. Okay. There you go. Okay, there you go. That's kind of not bad, is it? Yeah. Or I could have inked this before I crumbled it and all that good stuff. But anyway, so this is, I'm just basically making ephemera for whatever I want to use it for, or I could use this one. But anyway, so I got some things and that I ordered on Etsy recently, and from Tsunami shop. And, oh, I've got ink on me, but hopefully I won't get it on there. I'm sorry I bumped you all again. But anyway, Tsunami Rose is what I'm trying to think of. I was not saying her name correctly. Anyway, she has an Etsy shop. I think I said that about 1 billion times already. I'm going to put that over there. And, this is just a note for me that I printed it out on the 25th of May. So these are pastel journal pages, and I want to make my next journal using these particular pages. I couldn't even tell you how many I printed out, but I just love it. And I don't always have to have lines in order to, you know, write an entry or anything like that. But this is the one I'm going to use. I don't know what cover I'm going to use as far as a cover for my journal. I might use fabric. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, that is what I plan on doing anyway. And I just wanted to share that with you. So I do want, when I do make this particular journal, I do want to document it as I make it so you can see how I make things. And I love these particular zippered pouches to put these kind of things in because it keeps everything straight. You can order these through scrapbook.com. I ordered it from a lady, I can't think of her shop either right offhand. And the other thing that I recently printed off of Tsunami Rose's site as well is are these lovely papers here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I did several of these. Now I might decide to use these in my particular journal. I haven't decided, but I just kind of went nuts. And when the colors are this saturated, you want to make sure you have a really good printer, number one, and number two, you want to make sure you have a lot of ink. Now, would I have had to print out every single one of these pages? No, but I decided to, and that is totally up to your discretion, however you want to do that. If you only want to print one page, you know, do what you want to do. You don't have to go hog wild like I did. The other thing that I printed out, and this is also from Tsunami Rose Designs, and this is her logo. But these are postcards, not actual postcards because these are all digital. But anyway, I just thought those were really pretty. Another one that I, let's see, got from hers as well. Let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, there's more of those there. These are tags, and again from Tsunami Rose Designs, and these are just tags that have scriptures on them and different things like that. And I printed these out on a little bit heavier card base, so they won't be real flimsy or anything like that. And what I use to print out the other things is I use a little bit smoother, a little bit heavier than regular copy paper. So you might want to look into that to have more of a very good impression when you print. I just dropped something. Now it's going to be fun to find that on the floor. Let me see what else I've got here. Oh, and then the other thing I printed out, and I probably printed out, I don't know if I printed out too big or not, but again, this is from Tsunami Rose, and I just kind of went nuts again. But I also printed this out on cardstock, which I probably shouldn't have done. I should have just, but anyway, it's like receipts and handwriting and things like that. And I did not do both sides on this one at all. So I want to show you. And, but I don't know that I would recommend using cardstock on this. This is not a real heavy cardstock. It's a very lightweight cardstock, but still, it's still a little bit on the heavy side. And for me, I don't care for that too well. I just used what I had in my printer and didn't really think about it after that. I kind of went, oh, well, why did I do that for? I don't know. So I think I just used whatever I had in my printer. And again, I think this is also, I went ahead and printed out some of these again. And these are just one-sided here. It's basically the same thing. These are really, really pretty. So if you wanted to use these as folded up in your junk journal, you could do that. Or use them, or I would imagine you could probably resize them too if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use such a large, I can't even think what I want to say. If you don't want to use a large page of them, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But anyway, yeah, so, but yes, as far as journal pages, I do want to use Tsunami Rose because she had some lovely designs. And again, there are so many different digital designers out there, and they do fabulous work. I just love everything I see, but I can get very overwhelmed at trying to make a decision on what I want. And I could just look for hours and hours and hours and think, oh, I like that, but do I want that, you know? And so it just becomes overwhelming to me. And then I just have a hard time trying to decide. So I don't like that when I get like that. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you on that. So I will try to I want to work on more videos, and I want to add more content to my channel and that kind of thing. And I know I haven't done so in such a long while, and you'll just have to bear with me on that. But for those of you who are new subscribers to my channel, I really appreciate you being here and sticking it out with me, even though I have not been on here. I have not been faithful to make much content, or no content for many, many months, actually. But I am so glad that you are here. If you are still new to my channel and you just sort of been looking through the channels and you came upon my channel and you are watching this for the very first time and you're wondering, who in the world is this woman? Well, I'm glad you're here anyway. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, check out some of my other videos that I have done. And I hope you're not too overly bored with things I have done. Anyway, so, yeah, I will. Tonight was not just to make these and go, oh, well, but, you know, even though, it's basically to say that even though you may have purchased something you thought was correct and it's backwards, why not go ahead and just, you know, make an impression of it anyway and just use it however you can use it. So anyway, I am going to sign off for now, but I sure would appreciate a thumbs up if you did enjoy this portion of my video. And again, I will be making more content. And for those who have been faithful subscribers and you've been with me for a while, I so appreciate you. I really do. But I'm going to sign off for now. It's getting late and I'm going to have to go to work tomorrow. And I got to finish up my laundry that's in the background right now. And you're not hearing it because I don't have it on. But it sure has been smelling nice in here. But anyway, yeah. So I won't upload the other video I made. It was rather long and I would have talked your ear off. And in this one, I definitely have done so. And that's why I like to try to review my videos before I upload them and to find out whether or not do I really want to upload that one. But I have some other things that I want to make too. So if you're not really a journal person and you don't want to watch me make a journal, then I totally understand. But I will be making some other things as well. So until then, I appreciate you. And here's my heart. And give me a thumbs up if you like this. And or you like anything that I try to make. And if you would like to subscribe, I hope that you do. Alrighty. Have a good evening and have a good day tomorrow. Alrighty. Bye.